Hello YouTubers, welcome to our channel TechGeek, and today we will see how to use ArrayList in Java. So before starting, let's see a few limitations of array, which is the reason why ArrayList came into picture. So let's create an array. Let's clean this stuff. So let's create an array A and provide the size here. Or you can also define the array with its elements, right? So as you can see, you have to specify the size. So the size of the array is static. So once you define the size, you cannot change it. So if you want to add more than 3 elements later, it will give you an exception. So let's see. So up to this 3 elements are over. So up to this it's fine. But if you try to add another element, it won't give you error right now, but it will give you error at the runtime. Suppose you want to print this array. So let's see. So it gives an exception, the array index out of bound exception. So it is having an element that is out of the size or capacity of the array. See, this is one limitations of array. So another limitation of array is it is actually homogeneous in nature. So once you define an array of a particular type, it can hold only that type of object. For example, if you create an array of string type, okay, so it will have only string values. So if you add any integer value to this, it will directly show an error. You cannot add integer values to a string array. So this is another disadvantage of array. So now let's take a look at how we can define the array list and we can overcome all these limitations. So let's create an array list. So this is the type parameter. You can specify the type of object that the array list should have. It's a specific type of array list. Why specific? Because it can hold only integer values, right? We have defined the type of the array list, so it will be holding only integer values. Let's create another array list with more generic in nature. So this array list is a generic one. It can hold any object you like. It can hold string objects, integers, or any custom objects you created. So let's see how to add elements in these array lists. So let's add one integer value to our specific array list. I'm getting okay, there's a typo. Okay, fine. Let's try to add one string value to this specific array list. You will get an error because it is defined to have only integer values. You cannot add a string here, right? So revert it back. That's fine. So let's add values to this generic array list which can hold any object. So let's try to add one string here, then add one integer here. See, there is no error. It can hold strings, it can hold integers all together. So let's now print it out. So to get the values from the array list, you have to write get. So for adding purpose, just write ArrayList.add, and to get the data, you write ArrayList.get. So let's print it out. So let's print our generic array list dot get index 1 plus give a space in between and get this and get this integer value as well. So let's print it out. See, we have printed our generic array list. It can hold test, that is the string data, as well as it is holding the integer value. So this way you can define an array list, you can add the elements in the array list, and you can get the elements from the array list. So other advantage of array list is that you can create an iterator with the array list. So by using iterators, what you can do, you can traverse the array list from both the direction, from the front end as well as from the back end. So this is just a small introduction to array list. So guys, if you like the video, then please subscribe to our channel and hit the like button. So till then, happy learning.